Thank you, sir. I recognize Mr. Barber.
Well, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you to the witnesses for coming. I'm sorry I missed some of your testimony, but I was here certainly to hear about the good work you're doing. And particularly, Ms. Kirk, I'm very impressed. You know, when you said, how much does it cost, you said nothing. And, of course, people are investing time and energy in providing that kind of collaboration and knowledge to others, and I really commend you for what you're doing. I want to talk a little bit about how we move research, university research, from the university to small businesses. Yesterday, I met with President Ann Weaver Hart, who is the new president of the University of Arizona, which is one of the premier state universities in research, notwithstanding what's going on at ASU, Congressman Schweikert. But one of her earliest decisions as president was to establish what she calls Tech Launch Arizona. We know we have incredibly smart researchers, people who really know that part of our world very well, great scientists. But I think they would be the first to admit they don't know a whole lot about how to make something a commercial product. So this enterprise brings in expertise from the College of Business to help these professors and researchers get their product quickly to market. Arizona, Southern Arizona in particular, has a very strong foundation of bioscience, high-tech industries, and a burgeoning solar industry. So we have a base on which we can build. I guess my question to you and to any other one of the witnesses who would like to respond is, what can Congress do to help move, first of all, to fund and then move research to the market quickly? You know, small businesses, we all know this, are the engine of our economy. These innovations have the opportunity to provide great paying jobs that will last forever, that will help people in many, many ways. And I'd just like your advice on what it is we can do specifically in this arena to help research universities get those products to market so that we can actually build those businesses. Mr. Johnson.
Traditionally, the university tech transfer offices are overwhelmed. I think what needs to happen is if there could be assistance that could go to the research universities in order to help them inventory their technologies that are on the shelf and help match those against market needs. Unfortunately, so much university research is done sometimes in a vacuum. It is not connected to a need in the marketplace that pulls that technology through. Any assistance that could help those universities analyze markets, see market needs, get them in touch with real entrepreneurial ventures like Ms. Kirk's, and help them understand the process. You don't want a researcher running a business, and all the data points to that. But you do need them to help transfer it out into people's hands that can do that.
And I would say so one of the programs that I taught is called Activate, and it's helping mid-career women start tech-based businesses, and it's all based on commercialization. We started out teaching them. As an entrepreneur, I had no idea there was this rich resource of intellectual property sitting in these universities and government labs. So educating the public about this opportunity and this imperative that we need to do. We're getting ready to launch a program working with the NSA, Johns Hopkins, and APL to accelerate the commercialization of technology by bringing entrepreneurial thinking people in, teaming them with the researchers so that they can form a team. The researchers can keep doing what they love to do and have the entrepreneurs bring those commercial products to the commercial world.
I'd really like to know more about that initiative. One of my staff is here, my legislative director, and we'd love to be able to learn a lot more about that. This is a venture in our community that's in its infancy. We've had tech launch programs across the university, and this is the first attempt to really bring all of that expertise together with all of the struggle that it will be to take people away from their departments. But I think it's the future for our economy in many respects and many other states as well. So we'd love to hear more about your initiative. Thank you. I yield back.